Hey, Emerald Phoenix here. This will be my Green Arrow issue 46, Sam Wilson Captain America issue 2, and Extraordinary X-Men 1 reviews. Start with Green Arrow, where we start with a woman getting on the bus. The bus is eventually taken over by Man in the Skeleton Mask, and all but that girl are killed. She is kidnapped. Then we jump to Tarantula and Green Arrow getting to Juarez. Over here, the song radio he doesn't like, but Tarantula likes it, so they have to keep it on. Eventually, when they get to her apartment, which is above a bar, they eventually jump to. Oliver pours himself a drink, and then he notices that there's a guy pinned to the ceiling. He realizes it's a trap. By the time he gets upstairs, they've captured Tarantula. It's later revealed that they're taken to the leader's hideout, where he eventually explains what he wants. He wants the dog's bones because they have power. And it's revealed then that Tarantula wants her sister back, who was kidnapped and was told he could exchange her for Oliver. Oliver eventually breaks out, killing some of the masked men, and breaking free. Tarantula eventually breaks free too and escapes with her sister. Oliver then decides, I'm going back in because he wants his dog back. Now for Captain America. Apparently it was in the news on Twitter that he was arrested, even though it wasn't true. It's revealed that a hacker, it was a hacker, who broke in to S.H.I.E.L.D's data and released info about a project S.H.I.E.L.D. was working on to collect cosmic cube shards. Now in the present, Steve is there picking the people up, while Sam wants to go after the guy who used a teleporter to get away. And while that's going on, they try to talk. Sam flies away. Cap offers to help, and he uses psionics with birds to buy him some time. It's eventually revealed that the guy who teleported away got a teleporter from Armadillo, who is angry at Sam because he promised to help him, but changed back to normal, but his change was irreversible. And Sam is happy because he gets to rub the fact that he's doing a good job in Steve's face, that what he's doing is working. Now we flash back to the past, where it's revealed that Sam and Steve had a falling out over whether or not to go after the hacker who revealed that she was going after the cosmic cube shards, because the populace don't want S.H.I.E.L.D. to do it. But at the same time, they need to capture the guy to give him a fair trial, but Sam doesn't believe he'll get a fair trial. And as the plane they're on gets closer to landing, Sam uses teleporter to get out of the plane and just fly the rest of the way himself. Now for Extraordinary X-Men. Starts with Sam talking to herself. She's projecting that she's talking to Charles about what to do. Sure, Ileana is in trouble in New Delhi because people are turning into anti-mutant because of viruses and the Terrigen being released. There's cause of a sickness that people are afraid they're going to contract. Iceman brings up that Ileana can't do it herself, so Storm goes to can't both protect X-Haven and do search and rescues by herself, so Storm goes and gets help. She tries to recruit Jean, who just wants to be left alone. Jean just reads Storm's mind to figure out what's going on, how there's mutant problems over the world, and how the Terrigen being released rendered most mutants sterile. Ileana goes to try to recruit Colossus, but Colossus refuses because he thinks that he's a brawler. But when they found him, he was tilling a farm by himself. I'm pretty sure he could do the same thing at X-Haven. And meanwhile, Nightcrawler is attempting to take on a couple of demons. Storm commented how Jean is the heart of the team. They can't be any X-Men without her. Eventually, they agree to let her go, but give her a portable Cerebro that Forge came up with to help in case they need it, in case she ever wants to find her way. She wants to know where X-Haven is, but they won't tell her. Storm does comment though that after the events, she scanned the Earth. She found one person who wasn't supposed to be there. Then we jump to him fighting Sentinels, but the Sentinel complains not to hurt him, which catches the man off guard. Storm shows up and confronts Logan. He says it depends on if it's not really him, depending on what you mean. Depending on what you mean by really me. So hopefully that will resolve next issue. Green Arrow gets a 4 out of 10 for dragging on a story that and adding more plot points to a story that didn't need more plot points. Sam Wilson gets a 5 out of 10 for resolving why Captain America and Sam had a falling out, but also adding in unnecessary issues that they could have just had the story happen in real time. Sam didn't need to tell it in flashback, but he did. And Extraordinary X-Men gets a 7 out of 10 for setting up the story, bringing up who's going to try to get recruited in the arc, and setting up what could be a great comic and answering questions from other comics. Well, those are my reviews. Comment below if you do disagree. Thank you. Bye. Hey, thanks for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe. This video, be sure to check out last episode, my weekly bonus video, where I played Pyramid Raid. Thank you. Bye.